Let's come back towards our sample example or a project. So to find out the water demand, the first step is to assign the values of water supply fixture units to each fixture by using International Plumbing Code table. As you can see that we have lavatory, water closet and bathtub in the first floor. Let's assign the values. This is the bathtub and I assigned fixture unit value is 1. You can write the value of fixture unit on the fixture, or you can write it down near the branch pipe which connects the fixture, or you can say that fixture supply pipe. Okay. uh, I usually write along this fixture supply pipe because it is convenient to me. Okay, it depends on you, either you write it down over here or over here. So how you get one? You have to open appendix E 152 page number table 103.3 by 2. So bathtub value of private occupancy, the cold value is 1. Please remember, I am considering only cold water supply system. In my case, I am assuming that my client does not require any hot water facility in his house. He is living in very hot area. Okay, so this column will give you the water supply fixture unit values for cold water supply. So I am taking this value 1, bathtub private 1. So I write it down over here. Now for water closets, I am using tank type water closet. So the value is 2.2. How? Go towards water closet section. Water closet, tank type, private. The cold value is 2.2. Now I write it down over here. So for lavatory, cold water supply. For lavatory, let's go back towards lavatory section. Private, lavatory private 0.5. Okay. So same way we will assign the fixture unit for values for these three fixtures as well. 0.5 for lavatory, 2.2 for water closet, and kitchen sink is fixture unit 1. Kitchen sink private, cold water supply 1. Okay. Now this is how you can assign your fixture units to each fixtures. So guys, this is our complete project. We already assigned the fixture values to each individual fixtures. The next step is to uh, assign fixture value, water supply fixture values to this branch, this section of main pipe. Okay. Um, After assigning the fixture value, we will come up with the total fixture value and convert into GPM very easily. Please remember, to find out the water demand, which is actually the GPMs, it is necessary to find the total fixture units, and then after finding the fixture units we will convert those total fixture units into GPM. I will teach you everything. Now step 2 is step 1, assigning fixture values to these fixtures. Step 2, putting the fixture values to these sections. Okay, the first section is I have divided my pipe into different section, right? From this main supply line, this is point A and B. This is section A and B. Okay, now B to C, and then C, D to E, and after that B, F. Okay, F, G, G, H, and H, I. I have developed an Excel sheet that I will provide this sheet to you as well. You can, if when you have any project, you can do manually by using pen and paper with your notebook as well. Now, let's go back to the figure. First of all, you already assigned the fixture values, okay? You have to start from this most remote fixture. The most remote fixture is this one, bathtub. Now, the most remote fixture, the section HI, you can see over here that it is feeding to bathtub with one fixture unit. So it means HI and up to this fixture, this section of pipe has one fixture unit value, okay, because it is feeding one fixture unit. So I will write HI has fixture unit value is 1, okay. Let me, okay. Now the next section is G to H. The GH will supply to this fixture and supply the water to this fixture as well. So this fixture consume 2.2 fixture unit and 1. So this must have summation of these two fixture unit values. So this GH pipe basically feeding 2.2 into 1, 3.2 fixture unit value. So I will write 3.2. Okay. Now next I have F and G, right? So F and G pipe is basically feeding these three fixtures, and that I have to add these three fixture unit values. 2.21 is 3.2, 3.2.5 is 3.7. So I will write over here 3.7. Okay. Same way we will do over here. So I think I will teach you the next calculating of the fixture unit of this branch in the next video, okay. So right now just practice of this branch. After the complete practice, watch the next video. Now the next is F2B. As you know, this branch is having FG is 3.2, 3.7, sorry, FG. So it is the same pipe length, okay. So FB is also 3.7. Now again we will move over here to most remote fixture and we calculate from left hand side to the right hand side. Now DE, this laboratory is consuming 0.5 fixture units. So this DE section of pipe is basically feeding 0.5 fixture value. So it means there will be 0.5 fixture value for DE. DE is 0.5. Similarly, CD section is feeding these two fixtures with 2.2 and 0.5. So this must have 2.7 fixture value, 2.2 for this one and 0.5 for this one. So total CD fixture unit value will be 2.7. Now for B and C, as we know that B to C, this section, this area of pipe, sorry, not area, this length of pipe is feeding these three fixtures. So total fixture over here must be equals to 1 into 2.2, 1 plus 2.2 plus 0.5. 2.2 plus 0.5 is equals to 2.7, 2.7 plus 1, 3.7. So this BC section must have 3.7 of fixture units. So now we have calculated both these fixture units for these two branches. In the next video, we will sum the fixture units and we will calculate the fixture unit for water service pipe. And you already know water service pipe is that pipe which is coming from main supply line and up to the entrance of the building. So guys, I have assigned all the fixture units to each section of the pipe, right? I will provide you this image to you as well in the resource section, okay? And I will provide you the plain the image without these fixture units so that you can practice by your own, okay? I will provide you each and everything. Don't worry about it. And just focus on these lectures. I know for most of the people it is, or for the freshers, it is difficult to understand how I'm assigning these fixture units, but believe me, these things are very easy. You need just practice 2 or 3 times, okay? Very simple. I will revise you. uh, I will take only 1 minute to revise again, just taking one branch, okay? Just look over here. DE section feeding one laboratory with 0.5 fixture units. So I will assign 0.5 over here as well. CD section is also feeding two fixtures with 2.2 and 0.5. So total 2.7. Now BC section is feeding three fixtures with one fixture unit with kitchen sink, water closet with 2.2 and laboratory with 0.5. So if you sum all these fixtures, the total is 3.7. Then I will write fixture unit equals to 3.7 over here. Now finally, for this uh, service pipe, right, A and B. Service pipe is basically up to the entrance of the building, but I am considering from this to this A and B section complete. I have to sum the fixture unit value which is coming from the above branch, and I will add this fixture unit value with this branch, and the final is over here, okay? The total fixture unit equals to 3.7 plus 3.7 equals to, we will write the summation, okay? And that is very easy. After finding out the total fixture value, we will convert this to the GPM. So 3.7 into 3.7, we will sum. Let me show the calculator for you. I will write it directly, but for some fresh people, 3.7. Okay, 7.4. Very easy. I will write over here 7.4. Let me write it again with big font, 7.4, so that will be easy for you people. Okay, all right. So I will provide you this sheet. The next step is converting all these fixture units into GPMs. So I will teach you in the next video, which is the next step. Now, as we have developed the fixture unit values for each section of the pipe, the next thing is to convert fixture unit into GPM. We will find out the GPM value of this section of pipe, for this section, for this section, and for every section. Okay, we will write down the GPM values above this fixture unit values, okay, so that it will be convenient for everybody to read down the values of what are the values of GPM and what are the values of fixture units, right? Now, by using IPC 2012, we will use table 103.3, page 153 to find out how we can convert fixture units into GPM. Now, this is page 153. This is table number E103.3 bracket 3. Remember, this is table E, okay, from appendix E, PDF 153. And if you want to find out the page number of booklet, it is 133. It is convenient to just write it down 153 and you will reach over here. Now, this section of the table, the table is divided into two category of systems: supply system predominantly for flush tanks, supply system predominantly for flushometer valves. As I already teach you about the difference between flush tanks and flushometer valves, so I will get the values from this section, which is the left hand side of this table. Why? Because in my project I am having these two water closets, both are tank type water closets. If there will be flushometer valve, then I can use this side, but right now for residential purpose we will stuck ourselves to the left hand side of this table. So the left hand side of the table is for supply systems predominantly for flush tanks. Here it is fixture unit values in the first column. In the second column is demand, which is GPM. For one fixture unit that there is 3 GPM, okay, and demand is also written in cubic feet per minute, but I will not take these values because I'm interested to calculate the demand in GPMs. So I will use these two columns, first two columns. So let's start with our sample. Now, please remember, I also provide this sheet after assigning all the GPMs over here. We will fill this Excel sheet for our convenient. Okay, it will be easy for you to read the sheet as well. Okay, let's start. The first section is H and I. The fixture unit value is 1. So the GPMs will be 1. So the GPMs will be 3. Okay, write it down. GPMs equals to 3. Yes. Now, next we have fixture unit 3.2. Now what we will do, go back to the table. Now here we have 3 fixture unit which is equals to 6.5 GPM, and we have 4 fixture unit which is equals to 8.0 GPM. So we don't have in between value which is 3.2. For that purpose you have to do interpolation. Okay, interpolation is a technique, mathematical technique, in which you can get the in between value. Okay, so just go to the Firefox or Google Chrome, any web browser, go to Google, type interpolation calculator. Okay, press enter. The first one is John de Coke linear interpolation calculator. Open it. Okay, after open it, the page will appear like this. Let me remove these values. Okay, now you know that you need to find out the value of 3.2 fixture unit into GPM. So your table will not give you the value of 3.2 because it is in between value between 3 and 4. So what you will do, you will assume this column as the value of x and this column as the value of y. So open it. The first x is 3. Write it down, 3. Okay. The 3 will give you 6.5 GPM. Y is 6.5. Now the in between value is you want to find 3.2. Okay, 3.2, and you don't know the value of 3.2 because you require this value. So this calculator will give you this value. Leave it blank. The suggestion is also here, fill in 5 values and leave one blank that you want to find, and click button and blank value will be filled in by linear interpolation calculator. Now in between is 3.2 and the next is 4. That's 4. Now 4 will give you 8.0. Write down 8. Now you need this value, so press calculate. So this is 6.8, right? So this will be our GPM. We will write down here. GPM equals to 6.8. So this is how you can do linear interpolation to find out the GPMs. Now let's find out GPM for 3.7 by using linear interpolation, because you cannot get direct value because it is in this chart we have 3 and 4 only. We don't have in 3 and in between 3 and 4. So go back to our interpolation calculator, remove this value, leave it blank which you want to find. You know the first value is 3 which gives 6.5 GPM and the other one is 4 which give 8.0 GPM. Now you want to find 3.7 FCU equals to how many GPMs? Calculate 7.55 GPM. Now write it down over here. GPM equals to 7.5. You can round off up to one decimal place, 7.5. So this is how interpolation will help you to find out the in-between value. Okay, this is also 3.7. GPM equals to 7.5. Same way you can calculate the GPMs of this branch as well. Now this is 2.7, 0.5. You can, here we have 0.5. The minimum is 1. You can use 3 over here because you don't have upper value. Okay, GPM equals to 3. Now for 2.7 you have to do interpolation again because 2 and 2.7 lie between 2 and 3. So you don't have 2.7 in the table. For that purpose you need to use interpolation calculator. Go back to your calculator, remove all the values. We have 2 which gives you 5. Okay, 5 GPM. Now we have 3 which gives you 6.5 value of GPM. 3 fixture give you 6.5. Now in between you want to find 2.7. Calculate 6.05 up to one decimal place, it is 6. Okay, write it down. GPM equals to 6. Now this is again 3.7. We already calculated for 3.7. We have 7.5 GPM. GPM equals to 7.5. That's it. And we have the last section, 7.4. Now we have 7 and 8. In between 7.4, the table will not give you the in between values. Again, very easy. You have to use interpolation calculator. Now go back to your interpolation calculator, remove all these values, and 7 will give you how many of GPMs? 11.8 GPMs. 11.8 GPMs. Now in between you want to find 7.4. Leave it blank because the calculator will give you this value. The maximum is 8, which 8 water supply fixture unit, which give you 12.8 GPM. 8 give you 12.8. Okay, now press calculate. 12.20 up to one decimal place. I will take 12.2 GPM. GPM equals to 12.8. Now that's it. Now I have calculated all the GPMs of our sample project, so you can use it. Please remember uh, one very important thing, that you cannot find out the GPM by adding the previous two GPMs. Like if you sum 6.8 and 3, there will be 6 and 9.8 GPM over here, but that is not true. You have to find fixture unit. You can add these fixture unit and find out this fixture unit, and then individually you have to convert into GPMs. If you uh, do not convert fixture unit into GPM, you will get wrong results, because if you want to sum these GPMs 3 into 6.2, that will be 6 7 8 9.8, and here we have 7.5, then your answer will be wrong. So please remember, this is very important thing, that you have to find out fixture unit individually for each section, and after finding the fixture unit of each section, you have to find out GPMs for each section separately. By using fixture unit, you have to convert fixture unit into GPM. Okay, please remember this thing, that is very important thing. Mostly people get confused in this step. So practice it and then check the next video. Without doing practice, please do not move towards the next section, otherwise you will get confusion in the next step. Okay,